Contrary to popular assumption, Sigma men do not bully. However, they frequently scare others due to their dominant personality. Of course, lone wolves aren't loud, bothersome, or domineering. They do, however, have a few dangerous traits that cause people to be wary. The Sigma males have a high amount of self-confidence, therefore they aren't afraid to express themselves in the most socially acceptable ways. Even if they must deal with a tyrant, they won't be hesitant to express their opinions. Sigma men are persuasive and have strong opinions. One of the many frightening traits of the Sigma guys is their ability to convince others of their strong convictions. Unfortunately, people frequently mistake this for being arrogant. The Sigma people possess mental restraint and are unaffected by extraneous forces. Sigma men are highly adamant about their beliefs and ideas, and they enjoy discussions that are thought-provoking. Although Sigma guys have strong convictions about their values and ideologies, they are constantly receptive to what other people have to offer. Never, not even when they remark anything irrelevant, do the Sigma guys make fun of other people. Additionally, Sigma guys are gifted at convincing people to agree with them by presenting convincing and well-reasoned arguments. Even if they are unsuccessful in getting others to agree with them, lone wolves do not give up. They do appreciate everyone's opinions and ways of thinking, after all. Decisive men are the Sigmas. Male Sigmas are adamant, which gives them a threatening appearance to outsiders. Do not misinterpret, Sigma men do not make snap judgments. They thoroughly consider their options without getting sucked into the decision-making process. The Beta and Omega males, unlike the lone wolf, occasionally become paralyzed by analysis when making decisions. In reality, Sigma males constantly rely on their intelligence and instinct to help them make the proper decisions. Nothing, in my opinion, irritates the Sigma man more than seeing people waste their time thinking over issues that could be resolved easily. To the lone wolf, a true guy should be courageous and take action when required instead of waiting for someone else to help them make a decision. They are less emotional and more logical. The majority of Sigma people base their decisions on reason as opposed to feeling. They rely on their common sense and intuition to find solutions. The men of the Sigma fraternity don't allow their feelings to get in the way of what they do. Before acting, the Sigma guys think about the effects of their decisions. The Sigma guys frequently find it difficult to tolerate the Beta and Omega males. These folks are so ignorant in a world where knowledge is everywhere. A Sigma guy will begin to avoid you once he discovers that you are uncaring and inconsiderate when it comes to matters that call for serious consideration. They refuse to let strangers into their lives. The majority of Sigma males are selective about who they let into their lives. They attempt to dot all the I's and cross all the T's before they allow anyone into their lives because they are aware that people can be inconsistent. According to the Sigma male's theory of friendship, it is preferable to remain alone and true than to be surrounded by imposters. Of course, the Sigma males don't want approval from others to feel confident. The lone wolves are aware of their identities, as well as what they are capable of. They, therefore, don't care what others think of them. The Sigma guy is still trying to figure out who he is, but he doesn't need anyone else's approval to know what he's capable of. They are more knowledgeable than they admit. When it comes to social situations, Sigma males are reservists by nature. Sigma guys are glad to take the back seat and prefer to spend their time on internal activities like learning and pondering rather than trying to steal the spotlight and be the center of attention. They are therefore extremely bright and frequently conceal a great deal of information. The ability to retaliate when people try to tamper with a Sigma man can be significantly underestimated by those around them because Sigma males do not flaunt their knowledge to get the respect of others. They respond logically. When most people are mistreated, they typically respond out of emotion rather than from a position of logic and reason. Being the victim of injustice can be a highly upsetting experience, thus this is a perfectly reasonable reaction. Sigma males, on the other hand, are remarkably adept at maintaining composure in the face of emotionally trying circumstances and maintaining the capacity to respond logically, even when others would break down and react emotionally. Sigma males possess the ability to step back from stressful situations and consider the best course of action calmly. This makes it extremely challenging to overcome them through emotional manipulation techniques. They are fiercely motivated. The fact that Sigma guys are so tenacious in all they do contributes to some of their resilience throughout life. Sigmas don't make goals at random or to impress people. They create realistic goals for themselves and consider everything they do carefully and honestly. This makes it extremely challenging to influence a Sigma guy from the road he has decided to forge for himself, regardless of what cunning or manipulative techniques a person attempts to use. People with bad intentions usually find out quite fast that messing with a Sigma male's determination may be dangerous. They don't hesitate to express their opinions. Because they have no fear whatsoever when it comes to stating their opinions, Sigma males don't put up with any form of disrespect. A Sigma male's inner strength is a force to be reckoned with, even though they may come across as quiet and pleasant on the exterior. When they feel someone is messing with them, they can be shockingly assertive in how plainly and honestly they express their opinions. They are conscious of their limitations. Sigma guys are particularly good at pointing out behavior that they don't like since they are aware of their boundaries. Sigma men often reflect on their inner selves and learn about their boundaries and limits during their free time. With this in mind, they can spot any attempt by others to cross these boundaries right away. Testing a Sigma male's boundaries is dangerous since you can be confident that those boundaries exist for a good reason. Their rage can be intimidating. A Sigma male acting irrationally is such an unusual sight. His typical demeanor is reserved and peaceful, and it is quite challenging to rile him up. Having that, it can be quite threatening to observe a Sigma male go enraged. The fact that Sigma males are typically calm and laid back contributes to part of why they can be so frightened when they're angry. To arouse a Sigma male's rage, you have to be a nasty piece of work, but if it happens, get ready for a shock. They never forget. In addition to having a high IQ, Sigma guys have elephant-like memory. They are incredibly observant, therefore they recall everything that occurs to them. Having a good memory is essential for accomplishing the growth and self-improvement that Sigma males are so preoccupied with. They never forget when someone has tried to trick them, thanks to their excellent memories. Although Sigma guys are too logical to harbor resentments, they will undoubtedly recall instances when someone has tried to sabotage them. A Sigma guy will never forget if you have turned yourself into an enemy, even if he remains nice and cordial to you after. Absent from authority. A Sigma male's drive to follow leaders is severely constrained by living outside of the social order. A suitable world is also one that rejects conformity. Most people have an innate urge to either be a leader and rule over others or to be a follower and submit to those in positions of power. You have little to no compulsion to embrace authority as a free thinker, as you are not bound by the human desire to feel secure in authority. Content in solitude. Male Sigmas are frequently characterized as introverted alphas, which is a generalization. This is accurate in the sense that Sigmas are more introverted than extroverted. Therefore, Sigma males tend to spend a lot of time alone. They don't commonly use social media, and they don't require constant interaction with others to be happy. As a Sigma guy, you value your inner life and seek out pursuits that are personally rewarding, regardless of whether they are motivated by monetary gain or the development of new relationships. Easily adjust to change. Male Sigmas have chameleon-like personalities. Their adaptable personalities let them deal with various circumstances. They may interact with different social strata without joining them. Sigma males are not natural team players, yet they are completely capable of contributing to groups when required or wanted. Treats everyone fairly. Being a Sigma guy means that you get along with people at all social strata. You wouldn't frequently have hidden agendas, in contrast to someone wanting to hold on to their position in the hierarchy. The Sigma guy interacts with others out of genuine curiosity or interest. This is very different from the Alpha, who seeks to rule or at the very least get something of value from others. Self-reliant independence serves as the Sigma male's compass. You avoid authority if you are a Sigma. You'll look for a way of life that enables you to control your destiny. A Sigma male is not above asking for assistance when necessary, but he can usually identify his difficulties and resolve them. He is content to take care of himself because he is aware of how to accomplish so. Outstanding self-awareness. Because they have given it a lot of consideration and rejected the roles that were expected of them in a normal hierarchy, Sigma males are aware of what they want from life. Your emotions and ambitions take center stage when you're relieved of the pressure to perform in a hierarchy. A stronger ability to control emotions and discern whether they are helpful or harmful comes with increased self-awareness. Mysterious. The Sigma person does not have to be completely transparent or wear his emotions on his sleeve. It's possible that others won't be able to read him or comprehend his precise ideas. He unintentionally exudes a sense of mystery. He's not trying to be shady or secretive. Simply put, he withholds more until he is ready to give it. The perfect spouse will appreciate his strong and reserved character, even though some who are in a relationship with him may find this attribute annoying. Tempers with peril. The Sigma man is autonomous and doesn't always follow orders, thus he sometimes dabbles with peril. He doesn't cause trouble or breach the law, but he doesn't mind erring on the side of caution. He doesn't do this to brag or prove a point. He has a valid justification that accords with his viewpoint.